I'm going to take my Model A out for a short drive on this Father's Day to test out the new tires and wheels. And I'm going to bring along Skye. Come on, Skye. Let's go for a ride. Here we go. Up, 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 up. No problem. She's all cozy in there. Got a couple of bungee cords to keep it steady. I'm not going to be going very fast. And she's purring like a kitten. Well, as soon as I started it up, something started to smoke here in the dash. Pulled out the key, got Skye out, got the fire extinguisher, and now I've got some troubleshooting to do. Doggone it, happy Father's Day. So I removed the seat and lifted up the matting here so I could access the battery and disconnected the positive, which actually goes to the frame. So now at least there's no electrical current and I can explore the source of the problem. Now I need to open up this little dashboard just to see what's going on inside. There are 4 slotted screws to remove this little panel. I can't imagine what was shorting out in there. There's hardly any electronics. Maybe the ignition switch or the amper gauge. Everything else is mechanical. So all we can do is open it up, check it out. My bolts. I tell you, it's a lot simpler than a modern car dash. Well, that's for sure. This is rather short. Yep, that should do it. Really stinky, smells electrical. Smells like burning insulation, or burned rather. Oh, I see the source. Phew. Yep, burn that up. Well, there's the source of the problem. A short circuit between those 2 connectors on the amp meter. That wire was touching, and that caused the short, and for the insulation to burn, and to stink things up. And it's such a short distance to the fuel tank. That is a little scary, folks. The amp meter may actually be okay. It's just that burnt wire, and where does it go? Up here under the top of the dash, and it looks like a light bulb. By golly, it is a light. I don't think it ever worked. I'm going to see if I can remove it by loosening that bolt. See if I can unmount that light bulb to replace the wire. Yeah. Can't tell if there's a nut here. Yeah, there is a nut. Yep. Well, really, all I need to do is disconnect this wire. It's welded on there now, melted. Let's use some pliers. I'm going to see if I can get this burnt cable off. Looks like it's threaded. Kind of a messed up, burned up nut. There you go. Now I've removed the problem cable with the light. So I think I fixed the problem for now. I think I'll clean these lugs up a little bit, reconnect it, and see if I can start up the engine. Never mind this light bulb, which is pretty messed up. So here's the problem. This nut has the remnants of a rubber protector around it. And this one does not, and it's the same style of nut. So maybe over time it had rotted off. That's what I'm thinking. I bet I can order those parts online. Meanwhile, I'm just going to clean these up, and don't really think, I'm not sure I need the amp meter, but there's no harm in connecting it, I don't think. I'm going to use some fine sandpaper, wet or dry, to see if I can, oh, wait a minute, that nut's loose, so let's just take it off. So I removed that shorted wire that went to the lamp under the dash and cleaned up the connectors to the amp meter the best I could. So I think I'm going to reinstall this dashboard here and see if I can get the engine started. I'm going to put on this protective nut here for now. I need to replace these both and get a new wire to the light. But for now, I just need to get it started up. Doesn't need to be super tight. I'll be taking it apart again soon. Now for now, I'm going to replace that bolt that was holding the lamp underneath the dash here, so I don't lose the parts. All right, let's hook up the battery. Now I'm going to reconnect the battery and see if I can get my Model A started. Hopefully there will be no more smoke. And tighten that the best I can. Start her up. No smoking wires so far. That's a good sign. All right. Leave the doors open in case I have to hurry out. Get the fire extinguisher. All right, here we go. No smoke so far. Choke. Dampers is rating 10, so I guess I didn't burn that up. No heat. Spark in between, retard advance right in the middle. Sounding good. Let's let her warm up for a few minutes and I'll take her for a drive.